How to solve the Rubik's Cube beginner method, part 1. So we were going to first start off with the cross. You were going to start off with the white centerpiece. You find it. Now we're going to put all the white pieces so they match this piece on the bottom. So I'd like to see if there are any middle white pieces up here. If not, then try and see if you can move any up there. So I can move this red up here. It's on the top, opposite of this. Now these two colors need to match. So I would move it over to the red. And then I would put the white here on the bottom. So I have one of the pieces in. Now I could do the same with this blue piece. It's not in the same spot. So I need to move it to the top. And just move it over to the blue. And I move it down to the white. So that's two of the cross. Now here is where it gets tricky. You can have a piece like this. It is not on the top, it is sideways. You can put it over one of where it goes, and you can rotate it, move it down to the white, and then counter rotate it here. Now if you have a piece like this, just do a move, these 4 moves to get it out of the spot. R, U, R prime, U prime. And it's not in the spot, and luckily we have it on top. So it is now on the bottom, and we have the cross. So the cross is like all these centerpieces need to work. If you have another way of doing that, just by solving white on its own, then you can. But this is how I use it. I do the cross, I do F2L, then I just actually use CFOP, which is cross, F2L, orient all layers, orient yellow, and then I have to solve the PLL. So cross, F2L, OLL, PLL. So now we're gonna solve white. So the beginner's method for solving white is you find any of these white corner pieces. Now this one is a white, orange, and blue. I want to put it above orange and blue. So it's in between the orange and the blue. Now I do these 4 moves until this white piece is on the bottom. R, U, R prime, U prime. R, U, R prime, U prime. R, U, R prime, U prime. Until it's on the bottom. And that will get it to the bottom. Now you want to do that for every color. So this is a red and a blue. Put above where it goes, put it on my right. Blue and red, R, U, R prime, U prime. Same thing for this one. R, U, R prime, U prime, above where it goes. And the last one above where it goes. And it will solve the white with all these colors matching. Now for the second layer, you want to put all the second layer together. So I want to find one of these pieces on the top that is not a yellow. So this green red, I'm going to put it to the green. So it's on the green. If the red is to your left, if it's on your left, you move it to the right. So you move this, if it's on the left, you move it to the right. And you do a left hand first. This is what you do. Now you want to rotate the other way of the cube. So it's a right hand instead. And that will actually put in this piece. So you do that with all the colors. So an orange and blue. If it's on the right, you move to the left and do right hand first. And then you go to left hand. Have to know where you rotate. Whatever color is on top. Let's see. Blue and red. So this one's over to the right. I know the red is on top. So if the red is on the top, whichever color is on top of it is where you hold the cube when you're doing the other one, the opposite. So I did right hand here and then left hand because the red was on top. And so you do the same with this one. So it's left hand and then right hand because the green is on top. And that will solve the second layer. But if you have it like it is flipped, it's not in the right spot, you can just imagine this piece goes here. Just move it over one and do the same moves and it will be taken out. Now you do it the correct way. So to the red, green's on my right, move to the left. Right hand first because I move to the left and go to the left hand. And that is that. Now we do the cross. So there are a few different combinations for what we're looking for. if we have nothing on top, we have to rotate F, R, U, R prime, U prime, twice R, U, R prime, U prime. So yeah, that will give you 1. If you have one line, you have that horizontal. And when you do it horizontal, you do F, R, U, R prime, U prime once. And that actually will solve the cross. But if you have it like this, it is 2 of them. It's 2 cross. You put them in your upper left, so one's on the left and one's on the top. You do F, R, U, R prime, U prime twice. R, U, R prime, U prime. And that will solve you the cross. So again, if it is only 2, they go in the upper left and on top. And it's F, R, U, R prime, U prime twice. The cross will be solved. Or we have 1 on top. It'll be just 1 line. So you go F, R, U, R prime, U prime once. Now for solving all of yellow, you can use this few moves. If you're watching my 2x2, you should probably know them. So if you have 2 lines and a dot, you have this dot on your left. And you will do this until the cube is solved. So you can go R, U, R prime, U, R, U2, R prime. And now if you have this piece in the bottom left, you can have it like, you can do R, U, R prime, U prime, R, U, 2, R prime, U2. Bottom left, R, U, R prime, U prime, R, U2, R prime. And that will solve the yellow. But if you have it like this piece, you do the same thing with it in your bottom left, it doesn't matter. But eventually it'll work. Now this one goes on the right. And now there's nothing on top. You can just hold it however you want and do it. Try and get it so this is on your bottom left. And then you have the yellow solved. And that is what I'll do for now.